Welcome to our second World Ninja League qualifier of the season here at Ultimate Ninjas in Libertyville. My name is Danny O'Donnell, and I just have a couple of quick ground rules before we jump into the course, all right? First of which, this is a flow course qualifier, which means winners are determined by who goes the farthest, the fastest. If you fall at any point throughout your course run, you stop getting points where you fell, but you are more than welcome to keep running your course until time runs out. All right, certified coaches. The only people allowed on the course and in the warm-up area are athletes, my staff here, or certified coaches by the WNL. Make sure you guys check in at the front desk to get a wristband if you want to be out on the course. Let's talk about the dismount criteria per WNL rules. So there are three main criteria. You must cross the plane, you must release the obstacle, fully disengage the obstacle you are on, and you have to touch the platform. If you skip the platform, except for a couple exceptions that I will talk about in the course, but if you skip the platform, that could be considered a fall, unless it is a linked obstacle, which I call out in the course walkthrough video, okay? And also a couple of these landing platforms are start platforms of the next obstacle, which means you cannot overshoot. You have to stay on that platform. I'll point those out in the course. And at any point throughout this course, you can reset on these start platforms if, as long as you do not touch anything that is out of bounds. Okay, so if you jump up on the obstacle, you decide you don't like it or you need more chalk, you can reset on the platform, just don't touch anything out of bounds. All right, let's get into the course. The course starts on this green pad right here. All right, obstacle number one is 10-foot whale tail. You can use hands, feet, everything on the 10-foot wall, only on the 10-foot wall. So the silver bar for the 8-foot and the 12-foot are off limits. This obstacle clears when you get 2 feet on top of the 10-foot wall. And then make your way down. The start of obstacle 2, which is called Anaconda Crossing, is this gray map right here. This is the start platform. You can use your feet only on the brown or blue sections of this beam. It is a clear when you get on the black platform. Now, this is the start platform of obstacle number 3, which is called Snake Run. So starting on this black platform, you can use this green pad. You can use feet only on these stones, this balance beam, and feet only on the black section of the wall. Your dismount is that pit pillow. Hands are allowed on this foam right here. Get to the pit pillow, and that is a clear on Snake Run. All right, up next, we're going over here. This blue quintuple step is the start platform. Obstacle number 4, we have roly-poly rings. Starting hands, feet, whole body here, of course. Hands only on all of these rings. And your dismount platform is this red pad right here. All right, remember, you gotta make contact with it, but it is on or past. Obstacle number 5, we have Tarzan's Jungle. Starting on this quintuple step, you guys are allowed to use your hands on this bar right here. Hands are allowed on this section of the bar. Only this section of the bar. Your hands are allowed on this bar. Hands on the rope. Hands on the bar. Hands on the rope. And then you are dismounting onto this panel mat. And that will be a clear. Moving on to obstacle number 6, we have the koala hang. You guys are starting on the quintuple step. You guys can use hands, feet, whole body on any portion of this cylinder. So your hands are allowed on the top. Please do not grab the strap or any of the mounting hardware. That is off limits. But your hands can be on the top just like this. And now you notice when I put weight on it, that's when it releases. So it's gonna start going. Koala hang finishes on this red pad right here. This is the start of the next obstacle. So this is a precision, you cannot leave this pad. Next obstacle, obstacle number 7, we have King Kong. So again, starting here, feet are allowed on all of these steps here, all the beams, the Bosu balls. Feet are allowed on the trampoline. Hands and feet are allowed on the trampoline. Hands and feet are allowed on this gray mountain. And then your dismount is this green pad. The blue is completely off limits. Do not touch the blue pad. Dismount is this green pad right here. Obstacle number 8, we have the Stegosaurus stairs. Start platform is this block right here. You guys are allowed to use your hands on these silver monkey bars, any of them that you'd like. Hands are allowed on the ring, and then the ring is allowed to go into the claw. Hands are not allowed on the claw. And then your hands are allowed on these cannonballs all the way to your dismount, which will be this block right here. Now this truss right here, feet only are allowed. Feet are allowed to use the truss. All right? So clear, when you get to this block, the plane is right here, so just pass the plane. And then we're moving on to Puma Pounce. Start platform is right here. Climbing up, you can use hands on these rings, and then you can use hands, feet, whole body on this tilting mountain. We'll have more padding on competition day, but hands, feet, whole body here, and your dismount is this green pad right here. All right, this would be a clear for Puma Pounce. Again, the plane is this front edge right here. And then you're making your way over to Lobster Dinner. You're gonna start on this black shelf right here. Hands are allowed on these 2 lobster claws, and then you can use the lobster claws on these monkey bars here. Hands are not allowed on the monkey bars, so use the lobster claws as far as you need. When you get to this second mod box, hands are allowed on the monkey bars, and hands are allowed on these silver pegs, only on this second mod box. Okay? So Lobster Dinner, second mod box, then you're going to the ring. You can use this brown ring. You clear Lobster Dinner when you touch that trapeze bar. So this is a linked obstacle. Touch the trapeze bar, you finish Lobster Dinner, and you're going into the Swinging Spider Monkey. Swinging Spider Monkey, you can use hands on the trapeze bar. You can use hands, feet, whole body on this cargo net. Hands are allowed on this ring. Truss is completely off. Incidental is okay, but if it looks like you used the truss to your advantage, that's gonna be a fail. Don't use the truss. Swinging Spider Monkey clears when you touch this trapeze bar right here. Now this is another linked obstacle, so you're not coming down yet. Clear Swinging Spider Monkey right here, and then you're moving into the Turkey Trot. Turkey Trot, hands are allowed on the trapeze bar. Hands are allowed on the pumpkin. Hands are allowed on this cannonball. On this nunchuck. This nunchuck, now keep your hands, this orange tape line is warning. Keep your fingers below the tape. Definitely do not put your fingers on top. And you are dismounting on this black shelf right here. All right, so this dismount is a clear for Turkey Trot. And then you're moving on to the final obstacle. All the way over here. Starting on this block right here, we have the Tasmanian Tornado. You can use feet on this trampoline. You guys can use hands on this spinning disc. Hands on this blue spinning pill, blue spinning V. And your dismount is this blue pad right here. Again, the plane is right here. we'll have the buzzer right over here in the area. Smack that buzzer, and that is a clear for your course. 2, 1. $210.